At 8:01 in the morning on June 26, 1974, a packet of chewing gum made history. It gave no speech, it cut no ribbon, it simply crossed a supermarket scanner in Troy, Ohio, and beeped. That tiny sound marked the first commercial scan of a product carrying the Universal Product Code. But reaching that moment took more than 20 years, several competing designs, and an entire industry attempting the impossible, agreeing on one standard. Welcome back to Hidden Minds. Last time, Norman Woodland turned Morse code dots and dashes into thick and thin lines. The idea was brilliant, but early computers and scanners were not ready. Today, we follow that invention from a Florida beach to a supermarket checkout. If you like true stories hiding inside ordinary objects, follow the channel. There are more secrets on your desk than you think. By the late 1960s, supermarkets carried thousands of products. Employees still changed prices by placing stickers on individual items, and inventory involved plenty of counting, writing, and educated guessing. But technology had improved. Lasers produced precise beams of light. Computers were becoming smaller and more practical. Electronic scanners could finally tell the difference between a dark bar and a light space without heating the frozen food aisle. One major problem remained. What should the official code look like? Technology companies submitted competing designs. Some used circles. Some used lines. Others looked as though a printer had experienced a personal crisis. Grocery leaders needed one system that manufacturers and stores everywhere could share. In 1973, a committee prepared to choose the winner. Nothing says high drama quite like engineers debating line thickness. IBM entered the competition with a team that included a very practical engineer named George Laurer. Norman Woodland had already joined IBM in 1951, so the original barcode inventor was inside the company and supported the project. But the final rectangular UPC design was primarily engineered by Laurer. Woodland and Bernard Silver created the foundation. Laurer made it practical for modern supermarkets. Innovation is often a relay race, plus paperwork. George Laurer chose rectangular parallel bars instead of Woodland and Silver's circular bullseye. The circles were easy to scan from different directions, but difficult to print accurately. Ink could spread and distort the rings. Straight bars were cheaper, more reliable, and easier to fit on packaging. The final UPC stored a standardized 12-digit number, identifying a manufacturer and a specific product. In 1973, the committee selected IBM's design. The UPC was officially ready to go shopping. The first UPC checkout system was installed at a Marsh supermarket in Troy, Ohio. Technicians fitted the counter with a scanner connected to a computer. Products received their strange new stripes. Cashiers learned how to pass packages over the glass. The future was being assembled between the candy rack and the cash register, and it probably came with a very thick instruction manual. On the morning of June 26, 1974, cashier Sharon Buchanan handled the first commercial UPC scan. The chosen product was a 10-pack of Wrigley's Juicy Fruit chewing gum. A small package was perfect for proving that the scanner could read a code even in limited space. Sharon passed it over the glass. The scanner recognized the pattern. The computer found the item and its price, 67 cents. Beep! Shopping had entered the digital age. The famous gum package is now preserved by the Smithsonian, which is a remarkable retirement plan for chewing gum. The barcode did far more than shorten checkout lines. Every scan told stores what had sold, where it had sold, and what needed restocking. Pricing errors decreased. Inventory became easier to track. Warehouses could move products with greater speed and accuracy. Before barcodes, workers counted, wrote, and guessed. After barcodes, products quietly reported for duty. Hello, I'm Cereal. 12 of my friends are missing. Please send reinforcements. Soon, barcodes spread far beyond grocery stores. They appeared on books, medicine, hospital wristbands, airline luggage, parcels, and factory equipment. Today, barcode systems are scanned billions of times every day. The symbol is so ordinary that we barely see it, yet it quietly connects physical objects to digital information all around the planet. Norman Woodland continued working at IBM for decades. In 1992, he received the United States National Medal of Technology. In 2011, Woodland and Bernard Silver were inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. Norman died in 2012 at the age of 91. But by then, the idea he had drawn in the sand had become part of daily life around the world. Quiet inventions can leave very loud echoes. Sometimes, they even sound like a beep. The barcode was not the work of one perfect moment. Bernard Silver overheard a problem. Norman Woodland found inspiration in Morse code. George Laurer helped shape the practical UPC. And one packet of gum introduced it to the world. So next time you reach the checkout, look at those ordinary black lines. They are a message from history. Sometimes, changing the world begins by stretching a dot into a line. If you enjoyed this story, follow the channel, share the video with a curious friend, and tell us in the comments, which everyday invention should we uncover next? Until then, stay curious and listen for the beep.